Hello, my wonderful sunshine. Hello, Culver. If you're feeling great, you could enjoy the day. Most importantly, how was your bowel movement? No, I don't want to know. Stop it. Hello, Count Crushed Cheese. Wait, what's bad? Your mood, your health, or your bowel movements? Or all of the above? Wait a minute, diarrhea isn't that bad. You could go to the toilet quite smoothly. More pleasant than squeezing a bowling ball out of your ass. Why is everyone having problems with their digestion at the moment? Really strange. It's the same with us at work. All the people all have some kind of problem with their digestion. It's really not pretty. No, absolutely not. You know, what's not nice either, my settlement. I mean, look at that shit. To be able to fend off a massive attack. But we lost 3 people. The worst thing is, this was a Fury faction. That was a damn attack with siege. And Katarina died for the 2nd time. But it's back, for the 3rd time. She just doesn't necessarily look very happy. Oh god, she looks a bit screwed up. Yes, we have far too much wealth. That's the biggest problem. Again. And I can't find a dealer to convert that in any meaningful way. We could do so much. We have a lot of clothes that we can sell, especially. But no, for some inexplicable reason, we just don't get blessed with a trader. Wait a minute, what are you advertising me with? The little rabbit. These are really little rabbits. By the way, we have to come up with something for New Year's Eve. I can't be here in the evening, I'm busy with my roommates. I think I did the same last year. I had somehow been here from noon to evening and then I had been gone in the evening. If I'm not mistaken. No, we don't take a break. We'll be here every day, I promised. I've told you I don't have a real life, that's why I'm here all the time. You won't get rid of me so quickly. Every day I will be here for a few hours. Okay, that can't be a coincidence. I'm sure that's because you stupid asshole just did hazelnuts all this time. You can't tell me it wasn't really planned. Okay, if I understand correctly, all the doors are all closed. None of you are allowed to go out, neither of you is doing shit. Fittingly, we might even have a quest where we can summon robots and then they will be dismembered by the bunnies. Then we didn't. Now we are allowed to listen to these disgusting noises for 2 days. Our people have certainly recovered from yesterday's shock. We already mentioned, we had a siege and that's really pretty bad. If you're just melee and don't have any real items. I think we will soon be able to produce our own components and then we will have a few less problems. Hopefully. At least that's my current plan. But I don't know if I'll survive that long. If we could pull steel out of the ground without end, we would convert it into components and from the component and from the steel we would first make real armor. And sometime later, we'll definitely make our real marine armor. Of course, at some point we will also give up on the really big things, for example the Phoenix armor. That's my ultimate goal, but it's going to take quite a long time, mainly because we just can't get dealers. And we desperately need more people, preferably any people that I can turn back into bunnies. No, please leave the fucking bunny party. Nobody wants a bunny party. When was the last time you played the game? Now I'm curious. When was the last time you played this game? And what percentage did you try? It's been a while. Well, it's not like you don't have a lot of other players, by the way. But I definitely want to enjoy this game a little bit more often. Again. We're going to do some nice challenges, especially in Discord, and maybe even a mod list of people recommending stuff to me. I also wish I could play Final Fantasy XIV a bit more, but I really don't have the time for that. I try to do my dungeons every day. Life would be so much easier because you'd be unemployed, wouldn't it? But then I wouldn't be able to afford all the nice things. For example, the wonderful pictures I have taken. Well, in Final Fantasy XIV I want to try to get all the classes up to 90. But honestly, I've managed to do that. The next add-on is already coming out. Probably. And I've read that there's also a whole new class, the Vipa, some kind of melee fighter. No, I don't do dailies. I just do the dungeon, at least I earn a lot of money, on the side. Yes. It's quite pleasant. You just sign up, you're usually in right away, you're through 15 rents and you get a whole lot of EXP. This is how I've leveled all my classes so far. $3 million experience points per day doesn't get very much. Well, it depends on the level, I guess. So I manage 1 to 2 level ups every day just through the dungeons and through the exam. Sometimes I do the main scenario. There's also quite a lot. My main scenario is that you have the big disadvantage. 2 of these things are done pretty quickly in 15 minutes and the other unfortunately takes half an hour. But it goes through it so loosely fluffy. Tell me, how long will the rabbit stay? It's annoying. Don't they have anything better to do than send me nephritic? Well, usually 2 days approximately, I think. There were 65 of them. Now it's only half. Still, I wish we'd just get an intergalactic merchant. That would be so awesome. I would like to trade some high-tech components or maybe some important trainers. Above all, we urgently need medicine. I can't even somehow put together a chamber of commerce to warn. A trade caravan. And actually, we would also need petrol. Then I could at least build transport capsules. But once again, there is a lack of components for this. There's someone out here we could save, then we can sneak in a bit, but he's a bit awkward. Okay, let's try the rescue operation. Congratulations. You survived. He is 72 years old, has asthma and is fragile. The poor guy. I think now all the fighting rabbits are really all gone. The few who are still walking around, they are actually not bad at all. They're on their way out, so to speak. What really bothers me are all the carnivores in my area right now. No sooner have I gone out to hunt him than the cattle chase me. Oh no, believe me, you never have to attack the animals. Choose your base, attack, they usually disappear after 2 days approximately. But human hunting packs can usually be completely ignored if you have a real fortress where the doors are closed.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Make way, make room for our all-time beloved God Empress. May the world shiver before her grace and her wisdom, may the buggy lattice flee in despair. Welcome, Yulina.
This is so unfortunate. I'm afraid my little sister has the flu and fever again. Well, she just wasn't completely cured last time. Let's see if I can solo the grizzly bears.
I don't have flu. I don't have fever.
But it's so easy. What else? You can't tell me that paying homage to Evelina is somehow healthy. It's a bit strange. What do you actually have to eat on New Year's Eve? Is there anything special about you? We probably have potato salad and wonderful sausages to go with it.
It is quite normal.
And I think red
that's
cabbage.
The chart. The truth, only the truth, and still the truth.
Stop influencing my poor little sister like that, it's terrible. You think a kind of goulash soup makes you drivable. And sauerbraten. Oh, wait a minute, sauerbraten is pretty greasy. Wasn't that what is inlaid in glass? Well, I know sauerbraten from my grandma and that was pretty disgusting. There had been all sorts of things in the glass and somehow 90% of the white fat. If that's what it should be. Not that I'm talking shit here. Aw, fucking shit, the next attack. Okay, the big advantage, they are all melee fighters. Of the huge disadvantages are Neanderthals. Now we can at least test if my box works, can't we? But I think that's it for us. I think we're dead. I really think we're so dead.
See, that's for not paying tribute to Yulina.
And now, of all times, comes the exotic trader. We lost 3 people yesterday. I can't die within the first 10 minutes. Surely it's not forbidden for me to use lances, is it? It's not a ranged weapon. These are just tools. Oh look, he even has the super armor. If we survive this, we still need a recipe. Then we could build our own armor. I'm just afraid I can't afford the whole thing. I take it all back. We can afford it. And you know what? I even buy a telescope for a bit more leisure activity. I'm actually quite happy that we're getting rid of all our crap right now. But as I said, first we have to survive the whole thing, and I don't have a good opinion about it. I really think we're dead. I don't think I can win against Neanderthals. They just overrun us. Rare thrombosis. Maybe you can make them aggressive and then they'll kill our opponents. No, I'm afraid it won't be that easy. But now we can test whether my kill box really works as I hope. Theoretically, we must be able to break through the wall. Oh yes, indeed. It doesn't bring quite as much as hoped. Okay, maybe we can even refine and improve the whole thing a bit if we get the chance. We can improve the whole thing 100%, even more. Aw, damn. Katarina took a lot of flack and even I lost my eye. But I like the strategy. We'll take Catherine away for a moment and someone else has to go there. Maybe Goldie. Those damn Neanderthals are so incredibly strong. Even Goldie took a single hit. That's almost dead, already. Yes, that's how it will be. Gold is lying on the ground, very horny. I say, that doesn't look good for us. Sid has lost his arm. Inconceivable. But I can't send Evelina in there if she's supposed to die somehow. We have a huge problem here. You see, and there almost Evelina died by a single blow. She bleeds to death in 3 hours. It's unbelievable. How can it be that Nicholas is standing all the time?
Yelena is our god empress. She shall not fight, she shall send others to fight in her name and to defend her. All hail to Yelena, may her light shine upon us.
If I could, I would sacrifice Evelina in a heartbeat. Okay, we won, we took a lot of punishment, but we won. What a huge shit that was again. They really only struck once or twice. We almost died every time because of it. At least I've found that the chamber works. We just need to improve it. I'd love to steal one of them somehow. There are quite a few very interesting people. Here, this person looks very good. Mining and construction. Apart from Goldie, no one fell over. But Issa, for example, lost his arm. That's a lot of shit. Yes, that's really pretty bad. Wait a minute, I've got prisoners there. I really need a heater. Not that the stupid asshole deserves it, but I don't want him to die either. So Evelina is bandaged, she is actually doing quite well. Sid is bandaged, he has lost his arm, which is not good, and Nicholas is also doing quite okay. What kind of shit is Nicholas doing? Well, let's put it this way, it went better than I would have expected. Because I really thought I was just dead. I really thought that was it now. We still need to refine the defense a bit. I actually like the fact that we can attack through the wall. This has many advantages. We need to put a few more barricades in there so that the enemies can best be stopped. Maybe I'll even make it to the emergency here somehow, a kind of burning trap. Then we'll put a roof over it, make this thing the inside gate, and then we'll burn enemies. At least that's the theory. Oh wait. Goldie has lost the mace. I'm glad that at least Goldie didn't lose any important body parts. That you can't say about SID. I mean, his main job is actually to talk to people, but his cooking skills weren't bad either. Let's just have a party. Maybe then a new person will come along and maybe we can increase morale. Why does the good Empress have to want an arm? Can't you just add something else? We had a child. Oh, I'm not so camouflaged by those damn kids. You know what, just for meme, we name him after Iliades, and when he dies, it's still like that. He can't do much at the moment, but maybe we can make him a rabid warrior at some point. As I said, we absolutely need better weapons and we absolutely need better armor. And Evelina is blessed with a wonderful wound infection. My congratulations. You'll probably be dead soon. Where am I? Well, if you want, you can be the kid. Would you like that? So, the child takes care of the plants first and then he can always clean up and carry things. Net the kid here, I mean, because at the moment the kid's name is Ilibaz. Then, if you want, you can be the new prisoner. You have to survive the first one. And be converted. We should be able to do that sooner or later, I think. If the person survives, I'll be happy to match him and name him after you. Then I'll make him male and it will be your name. But yes, first the prisoner has to survive. Anyway, I'm surprised that we were able to fend off this attack. But we could have done much better, really much better. I'm going to have to redesign my base a bit again. Yes, awesome, no more electricity and that in the middle of winter. Well, at least that's plus 3 degrees outside. There's nothing worse than having a power outage at exactly the wrong moment, right? But the Neanderthal man down here, I would really like him. Strong in close combat and sturdy. You just want my bunny ears to rock, don't you? Those damn corpses out there. I hope they rot very quickly. I'm not allowed to use a grenade. Oh shit, medical alert, Evelina. Whereby you are up to 10% above, you can survive that pretty easily. I'm not worried about that at all. The only thing that annoys me is that we don't have any medicine and that our entire research bar comes to a complete standstill. As soon as the winter is over, at least all the plants will finally continue to progress. And I see we have another exotic dealer, but I don't have anything to sell. This is very unfortunate. I really don't have anything to sell. But I need a few components, theoretically. Yes. I wish I had taken a few more prisoners, but I couldn't take out the organs without medicine. Oh, Lily is busy smashing rocks right now. Then she could slowly start to expand our base a bit. We're going to make this box a little bit bigger. And then we'll drag the entrance from right to left. Only the whole thing really works the way I imagine it right now. I'm just still pretty inexperienced in this regard. I think it's great that you're in a good mood. I think it's great that you're in such a good mood. It's always good to come home with a long, caustic day at work. And the first thing I see are the good-humored people with me. It's always a lot of fun for me to see that. And you guys are just overwhelmingly awesome. Okay, I think I like this box much better now. Looks a bit confusing, but it's all intentional and planned. I'm just afraid I don't have enough granite. You're always at a TYUR stream. You're just hoping I'll do the tornadoes. You just want to see me suffer. Okay, we would have clarified that up here. Next, we're going to finish the other front up here and then we're going to put some columns in there. Or a fence. I think a fence is enough. I'm not sure if I need a fence or a pillar. Maybe we'd rather make a column. It's safer. With the column, I'm 100% sure that it works. As for the fence, I could imagine it working. Very pretty. We are also slowly beginning to convert our prisoner. The stupid asshole should join us after he had hurt us all pretty badly. That's the least he can do. And then we'll name it after you, my dear Culver. Oh, how good the Talo is not there. He would certainly be quite disappointed to see that a warlike fighting rabbit is dead. But yesterday was also such a shitty action. There really wasn't much I could do. I could only watch the weird siege start and we almost went for it. So, it's going to take quite a while until all the columns are all finished. But I could well imagine that it will work great. At least when normal attacks come. If another siege comes or a wall breaker, then we're screwed anyway, not to mention those pesky landing pods. Okay, Goldie is finally healed. Just like Katarina. It took a very long time, they were so badly damaged. Yes. And our manufacturer is almost finished, too. All we need are components. Where do we get components from? I don't think any of the mountains have a few components left for us. We have a lot of steel, that's for sure. But no crappy components. So it's going even faster than I thought with the prisoner. We would have to try to make the Neanderthals our friends. The Neanderthals could completely ruin the entire run. They come in a huge mass and are overpowering in hand-to-hand combat. I don't want to fight against them at all. Well, why don't you do it, Culver? Maybe you just need to set yourself some nice challenges. Well, if you enjoy World of Tanks more, then of course you can just stick with it. You're supposed to do what you enjoy most. I actually like to explore a lot of other games. But I felt like we've been trying a lot of other games over the last few weeks, and now it's time for a little bit of relaxation at RimWorld. Although, to be honest, Cyberpunk was pretty awesome. Damn it, Cyberpunk was really awesome. It didn't seem that long to me, but we somehow spent 17 or 18 evenings on it. I never really noticed, because I just had a lot of fun in there all the time. It took us a lot longer to do Cyberpunk than we did to BG3. And as beautiful as BG3 was, I was just way too stupid for this game. You could have done so much in BG3 because it could be so much nonsense, so creative. And what did I do? I just went through it with the hammer. You don't know it any other way from me, but hey anyway. So the fabricator needs 12 components. So BG3 is something you really have to love. You just have to really love that you have to take a lot of time and that you can be very creative. If you're just extremely curious and trying to push all the possibilities, then BG3 is really brilliant. There were on Twitter and company a whole lot of shitstorm because of BG3 and Spider-Man 2 because of the Game of the Year award. I don't know if you've noticed. BG3 has virtually won Game of the Year award. And Spider-Man 2 didn't even get a rough nomination, I think, did it? In any case, all the Spider-Man 2 fans got extremely upset and even made death threats. Well, for whatever reason. I mean, if you love a game, nice for you. I've never played Spider-Man. It's hard for me to judge how this game is structured. I don't know if there's a rough plot and decisions, if the combat system is spectacular. I really don't know. I don't even know if this game even exists for PC. A game like Batman and Spider-Man, that has never picked me up in any way. But at least I can justifiably say that BG3 is ultra complex. Very complex, and I can quite imagine why the game won. Okay, damn it, we're really sitting on dry land right now. We desperately need components, folks. I don't like that at all. I can't even start walking myself. Unfortunately, we don't have a real dealer far and wide. It doesn't matter what you do on Twitter. You get a shitstorm extremely quickly. Really extremely fast. I looked at so many things. I don't even know why I did it, because it can get your blood pressure up pretty quickly, but somehow I'm just too chilled for that kind of thing. The best example is Ariel, the mermaid. You can't tell anyone what happened. I mean, because most of you know Ariel, don't you? A pretty redhead. And she has a white complexion. Well, and Disney put out this live movie and the lady wasn't white. She had a dark complexion. And a lot of people didn't seem to know the original. Yes. Because there were artists who drew Ariel in a normal way, as she looks in the cartoons. Red hair, white skin. And then they were rewarded with a huge shitstorm. Why she is racist and why she is drawn white. Yes, sometimes I don't understand it either. And the movie was a huge flop, unfortunately. That's what comes next, even if a lot of people don't want to admit it. But the film was a huge flop. They're just constantly trying to make movies with a whole lot of them. Oh, how can I put it? Let's call it individuality. They try to somehow embellish such films with a lot of individuality, and they fall quite flat on their faces. I mean, if you grew up with all the fairy tales and you know the character as he normally looks, and suddenly he looks 180 degrees different, then I can understand why a lot of people say, no, I don't want to do that to myself. It's like that every time. In Magic the Gathering, they also made the Lord of the Rings and what is. Aragorn is dark-skinned and not light-skinned like in the movie. Seriously, I didn't even notice. What I heard is that they also wanted Hercules. They also wanted to make a live film adaptation and the man who plays Hercules doesn't look like a Greek at all. I just noticed that. Although I have to be honest. With a fictional character like a mermaid woman, I don't know if she's black, white, green, red-haired, black-haired. Otherwise, I think some of them look at it too much. How many movies were there where it didn't bother me? E.g. the movie Dune. Black frames appear. Was never mentioned in the book. Never shown in previous films either. Did it bother anyone? I do not know. I mean, if it's a cult figure that's been around for how many years we've been talking about for 40 years, and you're changing it a lot. I can at least understand the disappointment. I probably wouldn't care what she looks like, but I can at least understand that people who grew up with all the fairy tales and the fairy tale character is suddenly completely different from somewhere, there is a bit of disappointment. And hello Vero. Emisham. The only thing that bothers me about the whole thing is why artists are attacked because they are the original. Imagine you make a piece of art, put a lot of love into it, publish it, and get called a racist. But the original figure was white. It's always very unfortunate that people can be so funny. And normally you'd be like, well, then you're showing this original and just confirming, hey guys, that really used to look like that and it's good. But no, people just keep going. Well, Achilles was blonde and Central European at that time and not so typical Greek, didn't bother anyone at that time. The whole society has become so funny. I don't know what's wrong with the people, but the whole society has become really strange. They get upset about every little thing and there is unnecessary provocation everywhere. By the way, we have an insect problem. This is not necessarily a small problem. Oh shit, the door has closed. That wasn't planned at all. I just hope they don't break too much, especially with the depth scanner. What a bunch of pesky insects. Again. Oh shit, Goldie, watch out. I can't believe we're all so badly injured again. Damn deep drilling. So Goldie is bleeding to death again. Wonderful. Somehow leads to 2 days of work and the remaining days just bleeding out. Yes, I agree with what Culver writes. As I said, if you simply have an original character or a character, then you should at least roughly follow the guideline. You saw with Sonic how quickly that can backfire. In the very first Sonic movie, in the live film adaptation or in the series. You saw what Sonic looked like and it was extremely scary. And the fans weren't thrilled at all. And then the students thought, hey, you know what, we're going to do it again. With the first films, they made quite a loss because they had to rebuild everything. Again. On the other hand, the second one was probably much better. Wait, we love insect meat, don't we? Oh yes, they actually love insect meat. I mean, I don't necessarily have to eat this stuff raw. Our research has just gone through the roof pretty well, but we still have the same problem. We don't have enough components and I can't do anything without them right now. We would need some kind of wholesaler. That would even be best. We need 12 components. Where should I get them all? Maybe a mechanical attack will come. They also leave components from time to time. Apart from steel, the mountain really doesn't seem to have anything left. Out of curiosity, I could just dig a little line somehow. As soon as we have the manufacturer, we can make sure that we get our own components on a permanent basis. Yes. I really didn't think we'd have so many problems. And now there's a crazy raccoon. Only crazy animals everywhere. Yes. What do they want from me all the time? The only good thing is, we will soon get a lot of medicine and we need it. We really only have 3 pieces of the simple medicine left in stock. But somehow no one cares about the plants right now. That's where I feel. Well, theoretically, the child. And theoretically SID when he has nothing to do. But I can see that we need a real plant specialist again. Unfortunately, our new prisoner can't handle plants at all. But at least mining and construction. I'm sure there's something that can be done. What's your plan today in Rim World? To put it simply, survival. I mean, I can't do anything without components at the moment. And that's the huge problem right now. I can't do anything without components at the moment. I would like to trade. I would like to clean up my warehouse, but neither is possible without some dealers. Lily is even bored again. With a bit of luck, the child may even grow up and somehow even love botany. For New Year's Eve you do Rim Connect, don't you? That was actually the plan, yes, but I probably won't be there in the evening. We're going to have to overplay somehow. I think that's what we did last year. Can remember last year we kind of played during the day until the evening, around 1800 hours, and after that I was gone. I just don't know exactly how we do it with Dream Connect. Should I somehow open a new base? Or should I somehow load an old base for it? I'm still a bit undecided about that. Yes, awesome. The simple meals are rotten. Oh, at the moment we are somehow not making any progress here. But I don't know what else I could do. The most sensible thing would be to put together a caravan, but as I said, the nearest trader is very far away and we don't have any animals for transport. The only thing that is going extremely well is actually the research. Okay, we can have new parties, maybe a useful person will come along somehow. Then we can at least order all our plants properly. It all looks so full of holes here in my fields. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, my original plan to find some components in the mountain failed. Only steel can be found, steel and iron, not even uranium we have. Well, I guess I'll be there on your stream day anyway. Yes, I knew that you were going to see me suffer. And Lily just blew Evelina away. I have to say, I love Lily. Maybe I'll be nice, I doubt it very much. You can tell that to anyone else, but not to me.
Bonk Lily. Banish her. Boil her in old potato oil. Send her to Shadowfire.
I'm sure Lily was just defending herself. Oh no, Lily actually insulted you first, but you swung your fist first. So, technically, she started offending, but you struck.
No. She has to be eaten.
That just sounded like you have to eat them. Oh damn, they're all so badly injured so quickly. Evelina, in particular, is really angry about this. But let's even climb it. You're much more powerful in melee combat. Why did you lose? Oh, I see. Because Lily takes 50% less damage. Well, there's not much you can do about it. So let's raise morale and maybe we'll get a good person. Although, the morale isn't that bad. Oh my gosh, we actually got another person and the guy isn't that bad, but he's not a good fighter. He's a wimp and he doesn't want anything to do with plants, but at least he can definitely stand on the corner and strike and the opponents can't defend themselves. Someone else, and it's called Meatball. Holy shit, how can you call yourself a meatball? And he also belongs to the pig faction. Unfortunately, he can't necessarily do that much good either. He wouldn't be so bad at research. Probably. At the moment, Catherine is actually responsible for the research. We actually have so many researchers. Oh, that's terrible. Well, then he also takes care of the plants. What else am I supposed to do? It's a bit exhausting right now. We have so many people, but none of them can handle plants in any way.
Majesty, Yulina, I declare hereby, all chocolate has to be handed to Yulina.
Another such thing, and the only thing I hand over to Evelina is an atomic bomb. So this is going to be the new Talo. VoD. Theoretically, you could even really turn them into rabbit fighters. Although, no, he's a soft one. Yes, why does he have to be a wimp of all people? That's so bad actually as a skill. Okay, who wants to be the pig? Volunteers.
By royal decree of her godlike majesty Yulina, I declare that the atom bomb shall enlighten Sister's outhouse.
But I don't like radioactivity. A little too unhealthy for the skin. That's where I need a pretty strong sun protection factor. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's Poco for now. Maybe I can even make it pretty somehow. Maybe it doesn't have to look so terrible. Mom, we could at least get rid of the pig's nose. It looks really strange. Now he only has a few cute pig ears. That's still possible. In any case, we got a lot of new people. Our settlement has grown a bit again. We don't have enough beds. And we'll get another person soon. He's going to be a really good fighter. I think I'm turning the person into a rabbit fighter. That would be Culver. Oh, I just see, you already have 0 resistance. Then all we have to do is convert this. In fact, the conversion is pretty quick. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let it be maybe 2, maximum 3 days longer, if at all. At least I'm glad that we have a lot of new people again. And damn it, yes, we finally have medicine. Our wealth has also dropped quite a bit this time. But that doesn't mean that the next attack won't still be pretty brutal. Do we just want to skip flak armor and go straight to this other armor? That's spear armor. Or let's call silver recount armor. Both wrong. Yes. They would have to be a little better in terms of armor, but especially when it comes to movement, they are terrific. Not forgetting temperature. Oh yes, they're much better. More than 30% better in the cut attack alone. And then you're also much faster, have better temperatures and, above all, you look good. Oh my god, we have a meteorite. But I don't think that's a total of 12 components. Or maybe it is. The only problem is, Lily is bringing a component and wants to repair the thing. That would be very fatal right now. From Lily Evil, Lily, don't do that. Where is the other spaceship part? We're going to have exactly one damn component. Inconceivable. Can I tear something off to get components? Maybe the stovetop. Oh yes, exactly, a component. Very pretty. Oh no, the prisoner goes crazy. Shit, if he dies now, we're going to have a huge problem, probably. I hope I'm not being too rude to him. I'm sorry if you die now, Culver, you know I'm doing my best. What a shit. Okay, so much for the prisoner. You're a witness. I've tried. I tried to convert you. So, we have our first own real manufacturer. From now on, the future is bright. Now we can make our own wonderful components. Steel is the least of the problems. Maybe I'll build the flak armor first. I don't think I'll be able to get my hands on high-tech components that quickly. Okay, let's get all the steel out here. We convert all of this into components. Oh yes, very nice. Lily also gets right into it. We just have to take care of the whole thing strongly. Maybe I'll build energy belts for everyone first. That would be pretty important, in fact. In any case, we can now make a whole lot of shit thanks to the components. Okay, a belt needs 2 components. And 20 of plastic steel. This means that, theoretically, everyone could actually get an energy belt. Wait, where are the other energy belts I had in? Could it be that I hadn't stripped the corpses? Damn, I think the corpses we had given our energy belts. Oh shit, and another manhunting pack. Why now? Okay, don't panic, no one is allowed out, it's as simple as that. But I also have it with huge dirty cats. Just roll on huge permission of FBI. Don't think they can help with cats, I need PETA, they are known to kill animals. I mean, okay, we stored a lot of steel. We don't have to go out for now. We can stay inside for now and manufacture our components. The question is, do we go for flak, armor first, or do we go for energy belts? Wait a minute, I can't make flak armor at all, the cotton is the way to do it. Oh right, they also need cotton. Well, I guess a little bit will arrive soon, but that will take a little while. It all takes way too long. It's definitely taking way too long. Our visitors will be mauled. One guy has really great items. I hope he dies. Eureka! Exactly what I wanted. Thanks. I mean, of course, oh no, how terrible. Our poor visitors. Okay, if we don't have cotton, then we can go straight for energy belts. We just need a piece of it. No, 8 pieces. Okay, 8 times 20 is 160 plastic steel, we have that easily. And we need 16 components. The good thing is, Lily already has 19 on crafts and almost 20 in fact. This means that all the energy belts will become extremely valuable. At least they will all be masterful. Oh, as soon as I said it, it even went up to 20. It will now take exactly 1 whole year until I am allowed to implant my genes again. So far, we don't have a suitable candidate. Actually, and the next thing we need to do is make sure that we find uranium as well. I would just be very happy if we could exchange all our weapons for uranium. Can we implant green implants? At TYU no, we can't. What the fuck is the point? What do you want with green furies all the time? The Furies and I know very well, we don't get along well, especially not the Greens. I doubt my little
Du
sister
hast
who
halt
loves.
keinen dicken grünen Daumen.
It only has a kind of plush tiger gait. This is not a Fury. That's just a cute alligator.
I love green furries.
No, you don't. You're confusing something. Never in your life do you love green furies. Believe me. Okay, the cats are all almost gone, it seems. Some of them are even bleeding, for whatever reason. Certainly because he fought with man. And then we can run out and collect the things that are lying around it. They give a lot of money.
I am not confused, and I will found the Green Furry Alliance.
Well, sometimes you get confused just when you don't even know you're confused. Alright. I think the cats are really all gone now. Now I urgently need to collect the things out here. Because these mortar tubes are really extremely valuable. For some inexplicable reason, I prefer to punch cats in the face.
You are confused. Listen to Yulina.
Just listen to yourself talking. How can you just Evelina and listen to her? Say in the same sentence. That's such a contradiction. Yes.
Easy.
Oh, there are calming issues here. And not even a little of it. And our steel stock also has more and more straight. And as I promised, the whole energy belts are at least masterful. It's pretty awesome. Now all people have an energy belt, except the stupid child. But we'll get to that. The child is already 8 years old. Yes. Children in this game. I think they kinda become almost adults from the age of 10, and from the age of 12 they would all do work, or was it from the age of 14? In any case, we can still pick out a few valuable talents. I'm just a little nervous that it's so quiet. Apart from all these people, hunting packs, and above all, my wealth has just exploded massively again. Yes, we have way too many items. Actually, they can all trade. I'll get out of there for today. Unfortunately, my tailbone hurts a lot again. Wish you a nice stream and see you next time. Of course, my dear Culver, thank you for being there. Take care. Okay, we have a lot of sick people. Evelina, you have to heal us all. It's a good thing that we finally have real medicine again. Okay, the pig also has very good immunity, as I see right now. But the damn kid prefers to run around outside. Wait a minute. Maybe we don't have a bed for the child. I think the child will even die if he runs around outside all day like a crazy chimpanzee. The flu is actually extremely nauseous every time. I always have a lot of respect for it. I mean, I don't have to worry about the pig and myself. But the other three, that could be critical, every time. Especially with this bad medicine. And believe me, Evelina, you can't beat people every time to make them healthy. I'm afraid that's not how it works. That would be kind of cool. You've just gotten sick, you get a cold, and then you just slap yourself with real relish. But no, it's not that simple. New lovers Lily and Talo. It's disgusting. So how does that work, child? The child is not doing so well. I'm afraid Evelina will have to put in a little night shift and treat all the people. Well, that's the way it is when you're the best doctor. Out of shit. We don't even have real food, I see right now. Because our cook is crippled. Probably. We researched prostheses. Actually, we could also have a variant. Then he could go back to work at least a little bit faster. After a while, they won't complain anymore. Yes, I think so too, especially when they are bleeding on the ground. Okay, people are fine. I'd say we're doing our healing booster on Lily, we need her back quickly. We've got 47 fucking pieces of clothing lying around here. Where is the dealer? We're dealers. But I have to say, I think it's great how incredibly loving EY and Lena takes care of all the people. You even feed me, even though I'm not that bad. Wait, why does the damn kid have a prosthetic heart at 7 years old? What horrible things did the child experience? Okay, I think we have more than enough steel for now. As a woman, still a bit of cotton. If we would finally get dealers, we wouldn't have the problems at all. Come on. Lily is finally getting well. We need you. Actually, you can already work, honestly. You're not that sick. You're already at 80% immunity. Oh, wait a minute, we can have more parties again. By the way, we actually need a leader as well. Do we want to make Evelina the leader? Would you really like that? I mean, basically I don't have anything against it. You're pretty shitty about the social aspect,
Yes.
but hey,
God,
there's far
Empress.
worse stuff. I knew you'd like that. So, here comes a 60-year-old and she's great planted and has a bad back. But fucking shit, she's really fucking good. She has extremely high morale and is super awesome with plants and even melee. At some point, we get rid of the bad back through a bionic spine. The question will be, who will it be? How do we want to name this person? Above all, she desperately needs a new hairstyle. Yolver. Alright, let's make him male. It's kind of funny that he's 60 years old. I'm so glad we finally have a person for plants. Okay, I can be serious.